Founded in 1966, the Asian Development Bank, better known as the ADB, stands as one of Asia's most influential multilateral institutions. Unlike commercial banks, the ADB's primary focus isn't profit, but improving lives, fighting poverty, strengthening economies, and building prosperity throughout its diverse region. If you travel from the Pacific Islands to Central Asia, from bustling metropolises to remote villages, you'll find the ADB's imprint on the ground in bridges, roads, clean water systems, modern power grids, and innovative climate projects. The mid-20th century was a time of profound transformation for Asia and the Pacific. Many countries were shaking off colonial rule, devastated by wars, and aiming to leap from poverty to stability. There was hunger for growth, but few had the necessary capital, expertise, or coordination. Enter the ADB Bank not in the traditional sense, but as a collective of countries pooling resources to make strategic investments in the region's future. Headquartered in Manila, the Philippines, the Asian Development Bank began with 31 member countries. Today, its membership has swelled to 68, drawing in countries both from within the Asia-Pacific region and far beyond. The United States and Japan are two of the largest shareholders, but nations from Europe, North America, and Oceania sit at the table alongside Asian members, all shaping and steering the bank's direction. How does ADB operate? Picture a multilateral organization empowered to raise capital on international markets, then channel those funds into high-priority projects. Each year, the bank approves billions of dollars in loans, grants, and technical assistance. Sometimes these resources build highways to connect isolated communities. Other times, they modernize outdated power grids, support small businesses, or help governments implement critical education reforms. The scope of ADB's portfolio is vast. Consider disaster recovery. When Typhoon Haiyan struck the Philippines in 2013, ADB rushed emergency loans to help communities rebuild. After the devastating 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, the bank worked to restore destroyed infrastructure and help millions get back on their feet. But not all projects are about crisis response. In places like Bangladesh and Cambodia, ADB projects have brought electricity to homes and factories that once struggled in the dark. In Vietnam, it helped finance the iconic Metro Line 1 in Ho Chi Minh City, transforming urban commute for millions. Bringing together such a diverse coalition means that ADB must constantly balance the urgent mix of needs and interests across countries ranging from the emerging economic giants to the region's least developed states. This is no small feat. Asia is home to extreme wealth as well as pockets of enduring poverty, glittering innovation hubs, as well as fragile economies. Yet the bank's challenges don't end with development gaps. Climate change is putting Asia's populations and economies under growing threat: rising seas, extreme weather, shrinking resources. In response, the ADB has made climate resilience a core plank of its strategy, committing increasing funds to renewable energy, sustainable transport, disaster preparedness, and climate-smart agriculture. It seeks to be a bridge between the needs of today and the uncertainties of tomorrow. Behind every loan or grant is a careful process. Projects are assessed for impact, stakeholder consultation is required, and clear standards are set for environmental and social sustainability. Critics have argued that large projects can be slow or entangled in bureaucracy, and some local communities have raised concerns about displacement or inadequate consultation, especially in early decades. But the bank has evolved, rewriting policies to raise transparency, accountability, and sustainability, learning from past mistakes. The bank's governance, too, reflects its hybrid nature. While the president has always been Japanese a tradition, more than a rule, ADB's leadership and staff hail from across its vast membership. Major decisions are made through a board of governors, one representative from each member, with day-to-day matters managed by a smaller board of directors. In recent years, competition in the region has grown fiercer. China's Belt and Road Initiative has poured unprecedented sums into Asian infrastructure. New institutions like the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank (AIIB) offer alternatives. Still, the ADB's unique blend of financial muscle, developmental expertise, and established relationships has kept it at the center of Asia's development dialogue. At its core, the ADB is a story of collaboration and ambition, region of almost unlimited diversity, coming together to tackle shared problems and chase opportunity. Through political change, economic crises, natural disasters, and the global pandemic, the bank has helped chart a path towards stability and growth. As Asia faces a future shaped by climate risk, the digital revolution, and shifting geopolitical tides, the Asian Development Bank's role is likely to evolve again, but its mission fostering inclusive, sustainable development remains unchanged. In a dynamic, challenging region, that work is never truly done.